We are back with some breaking inputs coming in the Hindenburg report probe. This is an update. Lokpal has given a clean chit to ex-SEBI chief Madhabi Puri Buch and has disposed of complaints against Madhabi, has called the charges presumptions and assumptions. So that's a big update coming in to fore. In fact, this is what we're given to understand, that the Lokpal stated the complaints against Buch were untenable, unsubstantiated and bordering on frivolity. Bhavtosh is joining us on the broadcast with more details. Bhavtosh, this of course is a big development and in favor of Madhabi Puri Buch.
Yes, Swati. In fact, in the 116-page report, it has been specifically mentioned that the manner in which this complaint was filed, there are malicious motivation of the complainant. They have said that the complainant were affiliated with an organization that appeared to have illegally procured the income tax returns of Madhabi Buch and her husband. They have further said that one cannot rely on the newspaper reports to file a complaint against Madhabi Buch, and they have also said that these kind of allegations cannot be a substance to file a complaint against Madhabi Buch. They have said that 2 out of the 5 sets of cases they fall outside the tenure of the public service of Madhabi Buch. And they have also said that both allegations fall outside the Lokpal 7-year limitation. Now, this is a 117-page order that has now been uploaded on Lokpal's website. They have also said, and importantly, they have said that the ESOPs from ICICI Bank were granted pre-2011, and the complaint were time-barred. In the order, they have specifically mentioned that the instant allegations are not continuous offences and completed when the alleged quote-unquote undue advantage occurred. And these are some of the points on which the complaint that was filed against Madhabi Buch has now been discarded and have now been completely discarded by the Lokpal, which has said that in a way has given a clean chit to Madhabi Buch and her husband.
Absolutely. It's a big development. Clean chit given to Madhabi Puri Buch on graft allegations based on Hindenburg report. Now, the Lokpal has disposed of complaints alleging impropriety and conflict of interest against former SEBI chief Madhabi Puri Buch based on a Hindenburg research report, terming the charges presumptions and assumptions not supported by any verifiable material. And this is a very important part of the judgment while giving a clean chit, that there was no verifiable material to support the allegations, Bhavtosh.
Yes, in fact, most of the complaints that were filed against then SEBI chairperson Madhabi Buch were based on newspaper clippings and cuttings, and that was one of the grounds on which these complaints were filed. And importantly, the order said, I'm just quoting from the order, that the complainants have failed to even frame specific and valid allegations under the Prevention of Corruption Act with the requisite legal ingredients of the undue advantage of quid pro quo. As such, there is no foundation whatsoever for establishing even a prima facie case of corruption against Madhabi Buch. This raises an important question of real motivation behind filing such baseless complaints. Other point that they have said is the malicious motivation of complainants, that the complainants who had approached, including a TMC MP who had filed a complaint, that one complainant is affiliated with an organization that appears to have illegally procured the income tax returns of Madhabi Buch, her husband, and Agora Advisory. These documents were used to fabricate allegations of corruption, which were then publicized through press conferences and press releases with the sole intention of discrediting SEBI by waging a trial by media. The second complainant who has acted with similar malafide, he went public on social media regarding the filing of a complaint, clear and deliberate violation of confidentiality requirements under the Lokpal Act. It appears that the complaint was filed solely with the intention of generating media attention and not with the bona fide objective of pursuing legitimate grievances.
All right, Bhavtosh. All right, Bhavtosh, thank you very much for getting us the details. And with that, we are slipping into a short break. There's lots more live on the other side.